Right, Chip, have we got all these drinks ready for the longest circuit in the game? Yep, we'll accept that. Hey everybody, this is me, Duffy Duck here, and I'm Chip here, and we're back for, from the Maxi Toys. Sorry about a lack of, dialogue is a bit, too corny at points. Welcome back to Let's Play of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii. So last time we actually did manage to claim a trophy in Meteorite Circuit. Even though we did that pretty decent enough, because long jump we did that pretty horrible, archery did even much terrible, and then 400 meter hurdles, let's say we're pretty much guaranteed that we actually get a lucky victory for that part. So yeah, at least at the end anyway. So today for this video is that we're about to be tackling through the longest circuit in the entire game, Supernova Circuit. So we're going to come across into the exact same 4 events, but with a new one in the lineup is pole vault, which is, well, let's just say by much that it will actually be twice as the same as it does it for high jump, but with a different twist to it. So, yeah, so last time we actually did use Bowser from the Meteorite Circuit, so let's go ahead and select one of the Sonic characters. Let's start with, or let's go for, anyway, Vector the Crocodile. Find the computer room. Yeah, I know you can figure out you say that, Chip. Yeah, the greatest voice acting of all time for Vector the Crocodile, anyway. So, yeah, as far as we actually noticed that we actually now finally played all of the power type characters for right now. So, yeah, so let's get started with 110 meter hurdles. So again, the opponents can get really tough now, so... Here's Vector in lane number 4, so that he'll find himself a computer room if he actually just to be claiming first place or something. Enough about that little joke already, but anyways, let's just concentrate on this. Oh! So yeah, you guys can tell already, because even though Duffy is about to be playing this first event anyway, but it looks like so far that we actually in the 3rd spot, I think. Yep, that we actually did. But again, that these opponents are actually really fast. I think Shadow claims the first place, and then I think Yoshi after that. And then we're actually in 3rd place though, so we'll take it, I suppose. Yeah. So even though that Yoshi and Shadow, although Yoshi was actually in the lead right now, just because he actually uses this special points token. So now we move on to the shooting event. So... I wonder how see how this goes, hey? Yeah, or else we're not gonna miss any of those targets whatsoever, so at least we're hoping anyway. So here we go on station 1, just like before, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, as far as what I just noticed already, that we already explained this before, that this is actually by far the longest circuit in the game. It's not just a matter of those 3 events we're about to be hit into, like 110 meter hurdles, shooting, or Javelin Throw, but 2 of these events that are quite easily be the longest of the bunch, which are height jump and pole vault. We'll explain pole vault when we actually get into that, so let's go say that right now. And plus, we actually did grind for ourselves some bunch of juices or drink, just because there was going to be a lot of energy going on for this. So, yeah, we're going to have to admit, though, that we're going to have to, like... There's going to be plenty of times when me and Chip either have that each go. Then we're pretty much guaranteed that we'll let someone else can actually commentate on. Or else the other toy can actually, like, concentrate on the game. So... For instance, that I think Chip actually just did a commentated on the previous event, and then you know. Okay, so let's see how I can concentrate on this. But even then, though, we'll try our best to actually get some perfects no matter what, though. Although sometimes it might not be possible. So because you know the targets itself could be really fast to actually just you know destroy it. So yeah. So a few things we want to mention about something is that recently we just been out for a something more likely a bowling trip during yesterday, and then also that we did actually try out the new arcade machine that had just been revealed during the UK anyway, which we lived in right now. Even though it has been out for a while for Japan and as well as the United States, But here we have ourselves Mario Kart Arcade GP DX, which when we played it, it's not that bad actually. Like the visuals itself is once again really amazing to look at. And then the lack of playable characters, mostly for Miss Pac-Man, Blinky, and Momenchi, is actually been absent since the second game. But even then though, we got some replacements like the drum guy. I can't remember exactly what his actual name is though. And also that we actually got replaced is Bowser Jr., which for the first time in the arcade Mario Kart series, that Bowser Jr. will become playable character for that point. Not to mention Rosalina as well. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that because of the Japanese updates and all that. So, you know. Why do I keep missing those targets already? I mean, granted, it doesn't mean by that much though, Chip, because we're in the lead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we can actually get this thing going. So I'm pretty sure that the maximum score on this shooting event, it will probably easily be 40 points. Assuming if you actually get yourself some timing going, so there you go. Still Yoshi was in the lead, so we're pretty much 2 off from that point, but hopefully we'll catch up. The next event we'll be hitting to is Javelin Throw. So let's see how this goes, hey? So, I'm pretty sure that we're not going to use that specific special token for this event, just because, once again, much like long jump, including a triple jump as well, that we're going to have to use that little adjustment in the Wii remote bar thing, which can be a little bit of a problematic. Especially we didn't consist of getting a, although we did normally get a grade though, but it's just the fact that it's just like a distance of walking is actually really difficult to perform. But I digress though. So anyway, we got 86 points, 703. And we did play it for a little while. Oh, we're actually in first place. That's actually pretty cool. So hopefully we'll keep our, we're just trying to keep up on going to actually just do that trick. Oh, that's really horrendous. Yeah, pretty horrendous shot I must say. I mean, we must say. But at least in the DS version of Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games, that it actually incorporates the stylus instead. Yeah, I know that, which I'm kind of glad about that because, you know, DS doesn't have the motion controls, unlike on the 3DS, which does attempt to have some gyroscope sensitive, and then the Wii U as well, and including the Nintendo Wii as well. But at least we take second place though. Does that mean Tails actually uses a special token or have you? In fact he did, even though that we actually did beat Yoshi for that time. So the only opponent we need to worry about right now is easily beat Tails. Okay, on to the longest event, high jump, so that we're pretty much gonna accept this challenge because why the heck not? So as you probably expected, that we're gonna have to go through all the way to the beginning, so we'll let Defi just do this, and then while trying to commentate on. But trust me, this is gonna make me really tired after all I did these 2 events we're about to come up. Yeah, which, again, probably be the case, but again, we'll get into pole vaults later. So for now though, I'm just gonna have to like basically just do whatever I just wanted to. So yeah, this is how Vector's clapping animation, by the way, so that I just want to let you guys know that. But you might already see that on the clapping animations for some other characters until then and here on now. Okay. Oh man. But again, Defi, since we got some plenty of juices for you anyway, and I'm pretty sure in your pole vaults, I think you might actually take in charge of pole vaults. Oh shoot. Anywho, goodness gracious, it's gonna be a lot of motion match going on for this event, and including the entire circuit as well. Like, believe me, it does get really pretty long until later on. But I'm pretty sure that according to when this event happens, I think this might actually go under 30 minutes, or over 25 minutes, so that's why that, if you can tell from that on the recording time right now. I'm sure maybe people already know this at this point. So, yeah. Oh my god. this is gonna take a long time to do these. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of these stuff like this. But again, if we fail like 3 times, then it's all over, so let's just say that much. So, now our musical notes will start to increase. Oh my god. So many of these stuff will actually try to happen. So I'll just do one more until when I just fetch some of my juice, so that I can regain myself some energy. Yeah, I apologize for the awkward. Oh no! Don't you dare!
Foul.
God damn it! So at least you get a second try, though.
Go.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay. Okay, let's need some juice. Yeah, I apologize for that little news annunciation. So yeah, let's go ahead to watch. I'm definitely just concentrate just doing this, and then as soon as we get into pole vault, it's my turn to try to shine. Uh-oh, no. Oh, I was actually pretty lucky right there. Yeah, sometimes though, that if the bar actually think that it was trying to knock over, but somehow it depends on the whenever you actually get too much pressure off trying to knock this thing over, then pretty much guaranteed by a long stretch of road. But anyway, so yeah, we've played Mario Kart Arcade GP DX. It's quite a lot of fun actually. So even then though, there's so many tracks like Waluigi Stadium and Pac-Man stage do not include it. Although, at least according to the Japan's version of Mario Kart Arcade GP DX, does have a Namco stage at least. But I'm not exactly sure on the Western versions actually contains that just yet. But I don't know what do I expect, because I'm just simply gonna have to do this a lot. I mean, jeez, my lungs are just like really are you kidding me? God damn it, bar, you stupid little objects. Sometimes the computer poets doesn't seem to give up just yet. Come on! Oh, nice. You get a good rating. Yeah, if you get a good rating on this event specifically, that your bar, if you can tell, doesn't actually decrease a little bit. So it's gonna might actually be really handy for you if you actually try to deal with the last set of few meters. So I might actually constantly doing that a lot. In order to perform it, you're gonna have to make it all the way into the blue edge. So if that's the case, then you should be able to do with that performance.
First try.
Oh, come on, why does this thing never end? Come on! Oh! No. Whew. That was actually pretty close, actually. It looks like these 4 opponents, or 3 of those opponents, doesn't give up yet, although 4 of these opponents are. Oh, come on, I want to get this done! But that wasn't bad enough, though, so we have to come across into the second longest event of the entire game. Oh, what? Are you kidding me right now? God damn it, Matrix. Or, I don't know. Oh my god. I definitely need some juice whenever I'm done with this event. Oh god. Oh, that was actually really lucky there. And it looks like Luigi, Shadow, and Bowser now give up, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. So in this case, we're just gonna have to, like, either go all the way up to 260 again, or just simply have some mistakes 3 times. Sure enough, that might be the case until right now. So, yeah. I kind of like this event actually, but sometimes though it just gets like really longer time to actually... Oh my god. Yeah, it takes like a long time to actually end things off this event. The only time that you might actually, again, end this event is by getting 3 mistakes in 1 meter, or in this case 1 height, or you can actually just finish there once you actually reach up to the maximum level, which was 260. But again, if you actually begin this event though, if you actually fail 3 times from the get-go, then you will easily be lost. And plus, if you actually use a special token in a specific circuit, if you do lose onto like A4, 7 for any other positions, then you won't catch up to your points value. So, and since we're in first place right now, so we don't have to worry about some of these opponents right now. So that we could actually, hopefully, God forbid, to actually get ourselves a trophy for Supernova. Now on to the second longest event and the last event in Supernova Circuit, known as pole vault, which is exactly identical to high jump. So yeah, so let's get this started. I think it might be your turn now, Chip, or else I'm just gonna do commentated on. But luckily though, I did have some drink though. So anyway though, Jesus, that did really warm me out though. So the controls wise, it feels very similar to how it does in high jump. Like, you do the exact same methods and all that. But except the noticeable difference is that when you come across into a roll cure, or recure, that you can now have to shake the Wii remote up and down so that you can actually just go through the bar itself. And then, once you actually just trying to actually make it over to the bar, then make sure to flick the nunchuck as well. So just like it does in high jump. Then you can basically guarantee that you can actually, you know, pass through every single stages or heights. So in general, this event is so much similar to high jump, but with pole vaulting. So give it your best shot, Chip. I'm trying. Okay, we have to do this a lot. Oh, and you pass for that first stage. So yeah, again, we don't have to worry about these computer parts until right now, just because I'm pretty sure that the only opponents they actually use the tokens, which are Luigi and Shadow. So at least Tails already uses one. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Come on, make it. At least he did make it though, or would I make it anyway? So yeah, as you progress, that I think the maximum height on this event, it will probably be 6.30. So, are you kidding me? It's gonna be longer than that. How much I was in right now? I think you slowly proceed right there. Are you kidding me? Yeah, as far as what I just noticed that already. So, yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Ugh. Oh, good. I should pass that. So, yeah, as you guys probably expected by now, that as you proceed to, much like how it does in high jump, then if you do pretty well onto certain heights, then you pretty much guarantee that you get some musical notes on both of your head, meaning that you're doing pretty good. So I digress though. Oh my goodness. This does get me tiring every once in a while though. Yeah, I know that, right, Chip? This is definitely by far the longest event of the entire game. So, I do kind of still like it though, just like high jump. But even then though, it takes a lot of time to actually give you some time to actually win this. Jesus. Oh man. So much like high jump though, that the only makes the event in order to actually make this event over is by, again, if you reach up to this the highest height, which is 6.30 m, or you could potentially make 3 mistakes in one height. So there's gonna be a lot of times when this happens. So far, I'm quite surprised that we did not encounter the Val on the pole vault so far. I mean, the only time you actually encountered Val, it was actually like a couple of times on high jump, mostly, just because there's gonna be like few other attempts for actually trying to actually provide to doing so. Come on, make it. Thank you. Oh yeah, the world record on this event, it will probably be 6.14. Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
First try.
Okay. Let's see how you can do this, Chip. Yeah, which, sure enough, that does, you know, give me a lot of energy going, and it gives my arms a workout. There we go. Nicely done. Nicely done for you. Seems more likely to be that these computer pose doesn't give up yet. But eventually it will be, since we actually proceed to, 6 point something. Come on. Come on, make it. Yeah. Nice. Nice for you. Okay, so looks like this doesn't seem to actually let it end, but it still continues. I think the only time you actually make this event quite easily be quicker to end is the fact that you need to actually just incorporate it with, oh, I got a great, I got a great, I got a great! But yeah, if you get a great, much like how it does it for high jumps good rating, then you still have a chance to actually don't let your bar decreases for a little bit. So yeah, that might be pretty handy if you get a great. The only time that you can actually perform it is by basically just flick the Wiimote at the edge of the blue edge, and then that's all you're supposed to do. Oh my lord. Oh jeez. I definitely need some juice here. Just give me a second. It looks like any other opponents doesn't seem to give up just yet though.
First try.
Okay. We got some energy though. I think this is the only point that after this recording session, then we might actually easily take a break on this just because, oh my goodness. High jump and pole vaults will easily be one of the longest events throughout, but I do kind of like it though. And we possibly an Olympic record. I mean, the only time you get a world record from is actually getting to, again, 6.14 mm, or in this case, heights. So, yeah. However, just like how it does it for high jump, then if you actually let the bar actually falls over, it counts as foul. So, but again, you only have like 3 tries to actually just attempt to do this. So, yeah, I was gonna say that right now. Okay, I only got a few stages to go. Hopefully this will actually be ended just about now. But sometimes though, things can happen. Oh man. I'm getting sweaty. I know, because it's quite hot today actually for on a sunshiny day like this. And also that we actually try to do this in the exact same method. But again, because I was actually in the summer term still, and then hopefully though, that oh god, come on, make it past with that bar. Okay, good. Oh, these opponents actually give up? Well, there is 2, which are Luigi and Shadow. So, since they did actually lost that event, this means they won't get enough many points. Yay. Okay, good. Come on. Pass it. Yes. Okay, you got one more level or one more height left until you actually pass the world record. And Knuckles gives up on that. Okay, at least we got those. At least we got those.
Go.
Come on, I'm getting worn out at this point. I'm seriously getting worn out. Okay, good. Yeah, if you see that nunchuck icon, this means you have to flick it upwards. So, you know, and Bowser gives up on that.
First try. Go!
Okay. So only a few stages to go. Come on, I just want to get this done. Yeah, I apologize for that little awkward noises for what Chip is doing. Just because he was actually pretty tired right now for actually doing this event specifically. And Dr. Eggman actually gives up on that now.
First try.
Could just let this thing to end. Although this is actually a final time to do this, just because we don't have to deal with this little gimmick right here. Oh, please make it. Sweet. Okay, how many heights left? And it looks like all these opponents have now give up now. So let's do 628. I think I'm actually doing 2 stages left, and then that'll be over as soon as this ends. And you know what I mean. Good. Oh. Oh, wow. That was actually pretty lucky right there. Yeah, I know, right? But still. Okay, now onto the last level of you. It's 6.30. Can you do this? Well, since I got 4 musical notes above my head, we're just gonna have to do this. I'm just gonna have to do this. Come on. I just want to get this done. Yeah. Oh. It's actually over. It's actually over. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Do you need some juice there, Chip? Yes, please. I need that so badly. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to have that. So yeah, we actually beat a world record on that event, and it looks like we claim a trophy for Supernova Circuit after all that long event we're actually approaching to. But even then though, at the end though, that Chip managed to claim a lucky victory on that ending last part, without any sort of battles whatsoever. The award ceremony for Supernova Circuit. You see, he's in 3rd place. Tails, he's in 2nd place. And Vector claims the Supernova trophy, and then, yeah, he's claiming #1 here. So, yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, we definitely need some break right now, just because even then, as I said earlier, that you know what I mean, what I was gonna say again. But anyway, though, so now Cosmos Circuit is now unlocked, in addition to actually having that circuit being unlocked. Chip? Where are you? Anyway, so, in addition to that, we actually have ourselves vaults from gymnastics. So, yeah, that being said though, even though Chip wasn't with me right now, but he will be into the next video after we actually need a lot of rest. So, yeah, I'm guessing that, we're gonna have to end things off here. So next time on Let's Play Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii, that we're about to be approached into Cosmos Circuit. So see you guys next time. Later, fellas. Man. After all that bunch of parts right there, but even then though, that again, that, you know. So even then though, we're actually halfway done with this game already, or in this case Master's Class anyway. But we haven't exactly claimed that specific trophy just yet though, but I digress though. See you guys next time. Later, fellas.